much prettier. It was genuine, like, insane. It was like blue, sandy, and we spent most of our time at the beach. And I'm not gonna give you guys a run through of each day because that takes too long. But we went to the beach, which was amazing. A lot of the time I listened to my audiobook of Caraval. I'm going to post a video on what I thought of that book later. But I listened to my book Caraval, my audiobook, while taking walks on the beach. One night we hunted for sand crabs, and it was very scary. They were very creepy. We went mini golfing. We went paragliding off sand dunes, which was so much fun. Highly recommend. Great experience. We went to a bunch of stores, and this is the hoodie that I got. Let me get it. I'm backing up a little bit. So yeah, that was the shirt I got. And now for food recommendation places. Duck Donuts. It's this place. It's this donut place. They freshly make their donuts every day, so they're like warm. And I got just the classic one, and the pumpkin spice. The classic one was so good, but they're just like hot, warm. It like tastes like genuinely just like a cake, and it's so good. I don't normally like cake donuts, but those donuts were incredible. They were like crunchy on the outside but soft on the inside, if that makes any sense. Delectable. 10 out of 10 would recommend. They look very sweet, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. We also went to, where else did we go? We went to this place called Food Dudes. Very hard thing to say. And I got like a cheese quesadilla and french fries. Guys, their french fries were amazing. Very, very good. I didn't like the quesadilla as much, but I really liked the french fries. They were a little pricey, but yeah. My older brother got ramen from this place. I don't remember the name. And we also got boba tea there. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name? That's gonna frustrate me forever. We also went to, let me think. We went to this Italian place where I got the pasta, and it was like kind of spicy, because it was just like marinara sauce on pasta, but it was kind of spicy. I don't know why, but it was good, and I really liked the bread that came with it. And then we also went to this place called Surf and Spoon. They have like gelato there, and it's kind of like, if you guys have ever been to a place called Orange Leaf, it's kind of like the froyo place there. It's like you pour it yourself and you get a bunch of toppings. So good. When we went there, my favorite flavor was chocolate fudgesicle. Coming from someone who doesn't like chocolate that much, so good. You get it with chocolate chips on top. Amazing. And they have this like cute thing there where if you want to tip them, you put money, like their walls are like shuttered, so you can put money in the walls. And then it's this tradition where every winter when the heating turns on, the boards I think either tightens or loosens, and all of the money comes down, and they collect it and they donate it, which I think is so sweet. This other place we went to was so weird. I'm not even gonna say the name because I'm worried my video might be taken down. But they also had really good ice cream. Not as good as the other place. We also went to Sonic at one point because they don't have Sonic where we live. Very good fries as well. We also went to one other place. I don't remember the name, but it had also very good ice cream. If you can't tell, we really like ice cream. So yeah, that's the food. It was overall such a fun trip, except the day we went home. So basically, we went home, 2-hour drive, flight, connecting flight, home, okay? It did not work out that way. So we drive the 2 hours to the airport. We get there early, very, very early. And our flight's supposed to take off at, I think it was 7. I think it was supposed to take off at 7. But it's delayed because there's bad weather, and I think it was Georgia. that we were flying to. And so we're waiting, and my mom realizes, oh wait, we're not going to be able to make it to our connecting flight because our connecting flight was already tight, and it would have only allowed us 20 minutes from when we land to get to our next gate. Which, if you've ever flown before, it's really tricky to do that. You want to have 30 minutes is the bare minimum of what you should have. 20 minutes is impossible because it literally takes like 20 minutes to deboard the plane, and then it takes another like 10 minutes to get to your next flight, and then you have to board that flight. So we're like, what are we supposed to do? We're not going to get to make our flight. And all of the flights for like tomorrow are booked up. So we're like, okay, we're not going to be able to make our flight. We're going to have to get a hotel in Georgia. Okay. Time number one, this happens. Now, we get on our plane, and my mom is literally pulled aside to talk to the captain. And the captain's like, we're going to do everything we can to make it to your gate. He's like, we're going to let you guys deboard first. We're going to do everything we can to get you there. And we're like, yes, we're going to be able to make it because the timing just works out. And we're like, yes, 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 we're going to make it. This is amazing. So we get on the plane and we take off. Except we're not allowed to take off. You want to know why? Because in Georgia, they weren't allowing anyone to leave Georgia or fly in to Georgia. And so we were just sitting there for like an hour. No, it was like 30 minutes. And we were like, great, we're not going to be able to make it. It's impossible. And we have like our mind set that we're not going to make it. We finally take off, and we're in there, and we're flying. And then we realize, wait, our flight was delayed. And we're like, yes, 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 we can finally make it. Fourth time. And we're like, it's delayed. We just have to like absolutely sprint off the plane. We have to sprint there or we're not going to make it. Because Georgia's a really big airport, and you have to like take little like train cars back and forth. So we're like, yes, 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 we're going to make it. So we land in Georgia. And all of the gates are full. So we can't park the plane to let us off. And we're like, we're not going to make it because if we can't get off the plane, we can't make it to our flight. My mom's like looking at the flights, and she's like, okay, our plane just took off. And finally, we like are able to deboard the plane, and the pilot goes, guys, these are the flights with the tightest connections. Let these people off. And he lists our flight, and we're like, what? But our flight already took off. It's not a tight connection, it's gone. And the lady next to us tells us that maybe it was just delayed. So we're like, we can make it, we can make it. So we sprint off the plane, we make it there, and it's gone. It had already taken off. I don't know why they said that. We couldn't make it. We were so sad. We thought we were gonna have to get a hotel. Then they direct us to a help desk, okay? And this guy, I don't remember his name. Thank you so much. He got us a flight back home, except it was in a different city. I think it was a different city. So we had to drive again 2 hours back home. No, 2 hours, an hour. We had to drive again. But we're like, yes, we can make it home. We get on the flight, we get home, and then we get our rental car. They put us in the wrong rental car, so we have to get in a different one. We drive home, and we finally make it home. So, yeah. But we finally made it home. It was very insane, though. Lots of hopes being crushed. But yeah, so that was my story. And then we got home, and I was sick, which was not fun. But yeah, so that's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video.